All right, we're back. I pulled out. I did not have another Urza's Legacy on hand outside of my vault, but I did have Urza's Saga to compare against these Urza's Legacies that look like they might have been repacks. So I was comparing. Okay, so I guess I'm giving away a bunch of secrets here, but it's good for the community to know. What helps identify that packs most are not resealed is the stickiness to the fact that this back here is not pulled away from the pack. And I don't want to pull it because then people might think it's repacked. But that's what really helps. I will say this one I think I pulled away. See, like that pulls away like that. Now, I did that on camera, so that pack is fine for that. But a pack like this one here, I did not pull away, and it does not pull away easily. So I don't think that these are actually repacks, but you also want to check for hard glue. And it passes all those tests. So those are really the pullback test. When you pull back, do you see any glue there? And then do you feel hard glue on the seal? And it passed all those tests. Now, the piece that did make me concerned were some of these packs look a little bit opened on the front here. Now, most packs are completely sealed shut. In fact, for the most part, these, like, I know this Urza Saga is good, and it's completely sealed all the way through, like, up to the very end. You can't even part these. They sometimes have little loops. There's a small one here, but I'm not going to be able to get it on camera. Little loops at the very ends of the corners that the glue didn't stick as well to. That's normal. Having the ones that are as big as this, I'm not going to be able to get this on camera. You can kind of see it, are a little bit suspicious. So here's what I think I'm going to do. And this is partly just to make content, in case, because really the best way to tell is to open it. Now, this pack is already destroyed, right? That it came like that. And I don't want to sell a destroyed pack. So there's nothing better to tell if it's fake or not than opening it and looking at the glue. All right, so the glue that's here was perfectly fine, which is basically telling me that this pack is fine. But if there's something new I don't know about on packs, I want to discover it. And looks like we're going to be opening up Urza's Legacy today. I'm not going to open up the Saga pack. In fact, somebody's buying those soon, which is why I have it on hand. But we're going to open this up on camera and see what we got. So it's not... This is really hard to see on camera this way. I'm going to need a different camera for it. It's not possible. Like, this kind of opening can happen sometimes. But, you know what? I wonder if I should be doing this on a different camera where I can actually see it. I do have a display monitor where I can see myself opening it. I'll just look around the camera. So, we're going to kind of split this open here. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Sorry, I need to look outside the camera. Yeah, that does look good. So as I pull that apart, there's no like super glue or anything. It's like pretty easy to tear. Yeah, that's a good pack. All right, so we're opening up a pack. It's good. But sometimes these, you could hear the little like ripple. You hear that? That's normal. And there's no glue right there. Like, you should not see evidence of like yellowing or actual glue. And here, the little rip thing. I don't know where the microphone is here, but you can hear that, right? That means this is a perfectly fine pack. And same thing all the way down here. So we don't have any repacks. Those just looked more open than anything I'd ever seen before. And if anyone was resealed, it would have been this one. And we don't have a huge financial loss from opening this one. So we'll get into the cards in a second. But we're opening this for the pack itself. Let's check the bottom as well, because they could have resealed there. It's got the same rip sound to it, which is good. And so see if I can get this in focus. Yeah, no glue there. So yeah, no, this is a fine pack. So just goes to show you, sometimes people have dealt a ton of product, we'll see different product. But we get to benefit on the channel with a pack opening. So first up, we have Vioshino Sand Scout. We have Radiance Judgment. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Oh, cycling. Cycling is so good. We have Giant Cockroach. 4 mana, 4/2. We have Simian Grunts. A 3 mana, 3/4 Echo. So during your next upkeep, after this permanent comes into play, or comes under your control, pay the casting cost or sacrifice it. You may play it anytime you can play an instant. So that's pretty powerful. Echo kind of sucks, but also at the same time, you don't need to pay it for it to be good, right? You kind of just splash this in as a 3/4 for 3, eat something up, and it's your removal spell. So nothing overpowered yet. In fact, I don't think that Urza's Legacy would be considered overpowered. The rares are pretty good. Like the set overall would not be considered overpowered for the time. Like the commons aren't overpowered, but then again, I'm a limited player where commons matter more than rares, so what do I know? When Cloud of Fairies comes into play, untap up to 2 lands, cycling 2. We have Defender of Chaos. 2 in a red, 2/1, protection from white. You may play it anytime you can play an instant. It's a lot of instant creatures. Flash nowadays, but not back then. Sluggishness. Enchant creature cannot block. When it's put into graveyard, return it to its owner's hand. It's nice. We have Tragic Poet. 1 mana, 1/1, return target enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. We have SWAT. 1 black, destroy creature power 2 or less. You know, good Swiss Army knife. Little high casting cost for it, but then you can cycle it also to, you don't need to kill anything that's so small. Crop Rotation, there we go. I think this is what you really want to get in foils in the set. Search your library for a land card and put that land into play. Shuffle your library afterwards. I think that as a foil is worth quite a bit of money. Bouncing Beebles is unblockable if defending player controls an artifact. 3 mana, 2/2. Okay, getting into the uncommons. Forbidding Watchtower. Yeah, these are fun. Add a white mana, or it can become a 1/5 creature. Ticking Gnomes. 3/3 Echo. It deals 1 damage when you sacrifice it to a creature or player. Oh, we got a Tinker! Oh, I'm happy to just open this pack for the Tinker alone. I do own a Tinker from a from the vaults. It's a foil one, but now I didn't have an original. Now I do. This deck was the deck that can I say made John Finkel famous. I don't want to go there because he was famous before that, I want to say, but his 2000s championship deck revolved around this card, and I think this card is banned in a lot of formats because you can just get your most powerful artifact, get that into play, search your library, put it into play way too easily. And what is our rare? We have a Phyrexian Plague Lord. 4/4 for 5. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn if you sacrifice it. Sacrifice any creature, target creature gets -1/-1. Not bad. Alright. Well, that's our opening. Our sample proves that this is fine. We had our closest case to thinking that we had a reseal, but no, that definitely checks out. That pack was definitely good, and if one pack is good there, I trust the rest of them. Who knows, maybe I'll open another one just because that was fun, and I kind of want to open more packs. But if I do, I'm going to do that in another video. Thanks everyone for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.